Hi, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, my kids took over the room where I have my bookshelves. They got some new game that they're playing for Xbox, so I am in the dining room trying to videotape. I tried doing it in my living room, but the lighting was bad, so I'm hoping that this dining room will be better. Anyway, this is my library bin. I have a bin, and these are my library books that I've been taking out. So I'm going to show you what I book haul from the library. And this is for the month of July and into August. Hopefully I'll read some of these books. Some of these books, I took out a lot. So they only give you 3 weeks to read them. Sometimes you're allowed to renew it. But if there's a wait list, then you can't renew the book. So I return the book if I haven't read it yet, and then I try to put my name on the wait list again and then try to get the book again. So I'll show you what I have right now. Hopefully I'll read some of these, and let's go. Okay, the first book I got from the library is Sagar. This is volume 3. Okay, this is a graphic novel. It's an adult graphic novel. I know a lot of teens are reading it. When I say adult, I mean there's a lot of graphic. There's a lot of inappropriate images in these books. So I just want to let you know that there are naked people in here. There are people having sex in here. And it's supposed to be for teens, but my opinion, and it's for adults. So I already read 1 and 2, and now I'm on book 3. So this is book 3. So I got that from the library. I picked up Ask Me by Kimberly Pauly. I just finished this book. It was really good. It's about a girl who has this power where whenever you ask her a question, she has to tell you the truth. And she knows the past and she knows the present, and she always has to say the truth, which sometimes could get you into trouble. So I really enjoyed this book. I did give it a 3 because it was fantastic in the beginning, very fast, and then it slowed down for me. I did finish it, but I just gave it a 3. I would have gave it a 3.5, but it was pretty good. It's by Kimberly Pauly. Okay. The next book that I got from the library is The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Scheimer. And this is the book, we're reading this for Booktubeathon. So I am about, it's not that far in, 131 pages. I still have a lot more to go, but I'm reading that for the month of July. The next book, a lot of times I put books in my want list in the library bin, and then I get these books, and I go to pick them up. They tell me that the book's ready, and I go to pick it up, and I'm like, why did I get this book? So anyway, I picked this book up. It's called Love Does by Bob Goff, and it says discovering a secretly incredible life in an ordinary world. So I have no idea why I had this in my list. So I have no idea what it's about, but I picked it up the other day because they told me it was ready. So pick that up. Another book I've been waiting for the whole month of June and July to get this book, and I finally picked it up. The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. I heard a lot about this book, so I'm hoping to read this. This I will definitely be reading before August because there is a wait list and I cannot renew it. So, and it took me a long time to get that book. The next book I got from the library was The Disreputable History of Frankie Laundie Banks by E. Lockhart. It's another book. I don't know why I picked it up. It might be because I wanted to read more of E. Lockhart. So, I don't know what it's about, but I picked it up from the library. This book I'm reading, Death Note by Black Edition 1. Story by, I don't know the author's name, it's really hard, but this is a graphic novel. I am reading this with the book, with Goodreads. There's a manga Goodreads group, and I am reading, they said to read Death Note, so I picked it up. I just started it this morning, and I only read chapter 1. I'm on page 55, but I'm enjoying it so far. This is what it looks like. This book has 1 and 2, I think, in it, and I plan to continue reading this. This is volumes 1 and 2. It's about, it says, Light Yaga. The only thing about these novels, I can't, the names of the people drives me nuts because they're not in, like, English. So anyway, it's Yagami is an A student with great prospects, and he's bored out of his mind. But all that changes when he finds the Death Note, a notebook dropped by a rogue Shinigami, death god. Any human whose name is written in the notebook dies, and now Light has vowed to us the power of the Death Note to rid the world of evil. Will Light's noble goal succeed, or will the Death Note turn him into the very thing he fights against? So I'm enjoying it so far, but any graphic novel that I pick up, the names really drive me crazy, but I am enjoying this one so far. The next book I have to read is Don't You Forget About Me. It says Paradise Comes at a Cost, and this is by Kate Carias Quinn. She also wrote another little piece. So this I picked up from the library. This is what I was on a hold for, and I picked that up. The kids and I are taking out audiobooks, so we picked up, what is this? The Bell Bandit by Jacqueline Davies, and this is a middle grade book, and we're listening. It's actually book 3 of the Lemonade War series. So we picked this up as an audio for the car. Another book I got was Wild by Alex Mallory. He's from the woods, she's from the world. And that's this one. Let's see, it doesn't say that much on it. I know this is a retelling of Tarzan, I think. So that one just came out, and I got that. Another book, and I can't wait to read this one. I heard a lot about this one. The Half-Life of Molly Pierce by Katrina Lino. And I think that this one, I'm not quite sure, but I think that she's kind of like weird, or she says, I don't know. But this one sounds really interesting. It's kind of a short book too. It's only 230 pages, so I might rush through this one before I have to return it to the library. I think there was a hold on this one, so I can't renew it. Another book that I got from the library is Conversion by Catherine Howe. And I don't know anything about this one, but a lot of people are hauling this one, so I figured I'd pick it up. And my kids have 2 books in here, so I'll show you which ones. Monster High by Lisa Harrison. That's one of my daughters picked this up. It says Fighting In is Out. Monster High, where Freaky is about to get fabulous. That's what it says on the back. So this is a middle grade book. And the last book that I have in here is Switched by Amanda Hocking. This is book 1 of a series, and I actually this one, and I own book 2 and 3, and book 2 is Torn, and book 3 is Ascend. I don't remember what it's about, but I read it like maybe when it first came out, like 3-4 years ago. And my daughter picked it up and she said, "Mom, can I read this?" I said, "Okay, put it in the library bin." So I may read it again because I don't remember what the book was about. So it says when Wendy Early was 6 years old, her mother was convinced she was a monster and tried to kill her. 11 years later, Wendy discovers her mother might have been right. She's not the person she's always believed herself to be, and her whole life begins to unravel. Finn is a mysterious guy who always seems to be watching her. Every encounter leaves her deeply shaken, though it has more to do with her fierce attraction to him than she'd ever admit. But it isn't long before he reveals the truth. Wendy is challenging, who was switched at birth, and he's come to take her home. Now, Wendy's about to journey to a magical world she never knew existed, one that's both beautiful and frightening. And there she was. She must leave her old life behind to discover who she's meant to become. So that's what it's about. That's what's written on the back, and that's it. So hopefully I will definitely be reading the Death Note, the Murder Complex. I'm finishing Warrior Heir, and I definitely want to read this Molly, the Half-Life of Molly, whatever. So hopefully I'll get them done before I have to renew. You only get 3 weeks. So anyway, thank you for watching my library book haul, and I can show you all the books. There's a lot here. So, and then I got Wild, and then I got this audio book, and also I have another audio book in the car from the library called 100 Cupboards, which we're listening to now. We're on disc 5, and there's 6 discs, so we're almost finished with that. So here's all the books from the library. I can't even pick them up, they're so heavy. Oh, here you go. All right. Well, thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Bye.